If it look like I'm dressed to eat the girls up, it's cause I is. Okay. Today is like our thank you to the support workers at my job. You know, I support like the administrators, right? I'm They're the administrators, I'm the support, So this is our thank you that the higher ups, the 200 plus thousands that make they work for us today. They give us a barbecue, they serve us, yada yada yada. Right? I'm not going there looking like a Lululemon princess. I went there looking good. I like to represent because I'm a lone wolf in this whole thing. And what I mean by lone wolf, there is nobody there that looks like me. I'm the only one. There is no black other females in that whole school district. Okay. There's black males. There's one, two, three other black males. And that as far as like support, like security, um, maintenance, custodial, three black males and myself. That's it. They ain't no teachers that look like me, nothing. So I am, as much as I loathe this, I am the only representation of a black female in her 40s that they will probably get. All right. So, I got my braids in. I put them a little up, got the little swoop, put my little. Now, these are not door knockers. Trust and believe I do own door knockers, but I also know when it's too much. Okay. If I could find my wooden earrings, I would have worn my wooden earrings because I love wood earrings. Okay. I used to have a beautiful set of hand painted purple wood earrings. I cannot find them. They probably got lost in the move. But I remember going to the African American Day Parade in Brooklyn. They got the Caribbean one and they got the African one. And I will buy. So I got on my Nefertiti, gosh, y'all know what this is. I'm wearing this. I bought this from a black woman at a lounge. Okay, she had her shop up, and I got this. This I bought from a black-owned company in Ghana. This is Ghanaian gold. So I'm out of breath because the body shaper is body shapering. Okay, goal for me. I broke my months long plateau. I broke it and I dropped 5 pounds. And yeah. And it's not because I started working out, because it's been a whole month since I worked out, and I equate that to, I want to say, hormonal seasonal depression. I don't know if it's full on depression. I just been fatigued and out of it and just tired, child. Just unmotivated. There's a lot going on. My anxiety is extremely high because it's back to school time. I bought these little watches for my kids because I don't think they're allowed to have cell phones. This is the girls. Where's the boys? This is the boys. This is the girls. They have their own phone number. They can make and receive calls they're called Cosmo, COSMO. I paid for the year in advance with the discount and everything, and the activation fee was $240 something for the year, which equates to about $9.99 a month. They can accept and receive calls from approved contacts that I put in the app as the guardian, and they could only call those people, and they could only receive calls from from those people. It is on the T-Mobile network. It does have optimized calling where you could connect it to internet and it could do internet calling. Now, it is very shoddy in my house. Very, very shoddy without the internet. The signal is very poor. This is why I'm taking it to work. I only activated it the day before yesterday evening. And I left it on all day yesterday to see the battery life. So I unplugged it around 6:30, and by 8 o'clock it had 10%. Not great, but it's great for me because I'm basically using it for GPS. I'm very concerned about them being in this new school. They do take walks in the park. My kids, sometimes they feel like a nut, sometimes they don't. Men, Joy's got nuts, mounts don't, because sometimes you feel like a nut, that. And they might take off running. And I am totally scared of that. Nobody watches your kids better than you do. You know what I mean? So, if they elope or abscond, I could GPS their asses. Or if something nefarious, because they are in a building with a shared middle school. Now, the building is separated but connected at the same time. One side is middle school, one side is elementary, but there's no fence and no barrier blocking it. I don't want some cheeky ass middle schooler coming on and my kid is walking to the bathroom, hey, come with me, and lead them out the building. I will know. Security alerts when they leave the area, so they can't go more than 650 feet away from that building. I will get an alert. So even if the cell phone signal is shoddy, I'm primarily using it for GPS. Now, I took it with me so I could see if it's just my house with the poor signal or is it the company. So I think I got 30 days. If I'm not satisfied, I get all my money back. So they say, except for the $10 activation fee, whatever. I can't put a price on my mental security when it comes to these kids because, I weep for this planet if something happens to them, because I'll be uncontrolled. You're going to have to kill me. You're going to have to put me down like a rabid fucking dog. Y'all, I'm going to be like Cocaine Bear or Rubber. These are movies. If you've never seen Rubber, good for you, because that's 2.5 hours of my life I will never get back. But if you're curious, watch Rubber. It is a story of a homicidal murderous tire. Yes, a tire in the desert, offing people and being creepy, watching women shower and shit. I can't. And Rubber will forever live in my head rent free, because that is the first movie that I ever saw when I signed up for Netflix. When I signed up for Netflix on my TV, that is the first movie me and my husband saw, was Rubber, and Rubber will forever live in our heads rent free, unfortunately. So, what was I talking about? I'm off the rails again. Oh, the 5-pound weight loss is because it's so bad. I haven't been able to keep anything down. I've been binge eating because of my mental state, but my new baby tummy doesn't allow binge eating. And what I mean by that is, yeah, you could do it all you want. It's going to come right back up. You're not chewing your food. You scarfing down food. Oh, no, we didn't like the way you put it in there. Back up. And literally that was happening for like 4 or 5 days straight. But I have to say, it kind of did a reset because my sugar cravings were out of control. I crave sugar so much, and I think that led to the binge eating, including my mental state, that because I wasn't processing any of the shit I was eating, I pretty much went through like keto detox, like sugar detox. And my husband offered me something and I was like, no, thank you. Like, my cravings for sugar is kind of subsided. Now, yesterday I had an ice cream cone, and I think that is because I have my menses. But usually after I eat the ice cream cone, my husband is very stingy with the ice cream, as he should be. So it is literally just a serving of ice cream that they have on the carton. It's not like I'm eating 2-3 cups of ice cream. I'm literally eating like 120 calories worth of ice cream, because he uses the ice cream just to fucking like get the cone wet. And I eat the cones that are 30 calories. The kitty ones. Those are 30 calories actually, because they're pretty much fucking hollow. So after I usually eat a cone, I want another one. But after I ate this cone, I was content. And I was content for the whole evening. And my house, we eat dinner early. My house, we eat dinner early for 2 reasons. It is better for you to digest. and I need these kids to go to bed early. They like I used to like try to get their bedtime at 10 o'clock. 8:30 we in the bed. Wind yourself down for half an hour. They sleep snoring by 9:30 the latest. They be sleeping and snoring. Um, because it just makes our mornings so much more easy when they're not fighting us to brush their teeth and stuff like that. And they're growing. They are supposed to get that much sleep, right? And now by 8:30 the sun is down. It was a little harder to do over the summer because 8:30 my son be like, the sun is still up, like, crazy girl. And I'd be like, but it's 8:30, they don't know time. But now I was like, oh, the sun is down, it's 9 o'clock. And what helped is that I time all the lights in my house to turn off at 9 o'clock. So I have been training them to know that 9 o'clock means bedtime and all the lights are going to turn off. And they don't see me doing it. I'm like, see, it's time to go to bed. Like somebody else or some other entity is telling you to go to bed. And now mommy, the echoes, which they worship because they're a little bit scared of them. Oh, okay, it's 9 o'clock. And they be like that, it's 9 o'clock. So that's what I've been doing. Just a little catch up. I don't know if I have any like specific topic this wonderful Thursday morning, except I'm ready to eat those girls up because, you know, the one in my prior video who was doing those very, very aggressive microaggressions against me will be there. And I want you to see all this 100-pound weight loss. And bitch, is no. I'm a be shucking and jiving like I always do, you know. Gotta play the game. I'm all about playing the game, child. So I'm looking forward to it because I touched the mic, sorry. I'm looking forward to it because she face card never decline. Ugly where? Ooh, I should put this face on a postcard and mail it to prisoners. This is beat off quality, baby. Anywho, I'm tired. I'm tired. My soul is tired. Quick little I want to talk about is poverty is really, really, really criminalized, and it is. Quick story, a woman who gave her baby cow's milk during the natural disaster of Hurricane Katrina and it killed the baby is now getting out of jail after 17 years. She didn't know, and truth be told, I did not know that you cannot give a baby cow's milk. Who the fuck knew that? And especially during a natural disaster, where formula was damn near hard to get. She was in the shelter. She ran out of WIC checks. She saw organic cow's milk, thought it was the best. It's organic. Gave it to the kid. It killed the baby. I didn't know that. I did not freaking know that. And it's not like when I came out the hospital, I was given this booklet and it said, don't give baby cow's milk. You know what the nurses actually told me? Nothing. Not a damn thing. I'm not saying that was their job. I learned what the do's and don'ts of being a brand new mom from the Google. Like the only thing I remember was you cannot give them water before 6 months and you should only give them formula or breast milk. No cereal, no nothing. And then all of the aunties and the mammies was telling me because Elias was underweight to put cereal in his formula. And I remember my sister-in-law watching them slicing the nipple open because I had newborn nipples for them. She's cutting the nipples open and the formula just sliding down Elias's throat. Now, I could never get Elias to finish a bottle when he was a newborn because the newborn nipple is like a drip and he would get too tired to finish the bottle. But when my sister-in-law was there, he finished the whole bottle and would pass out. So was she wrong? I don't know. I couldn't say nothing because she got him to drink all 2 ounces. He ain't die. But a part of me was like, ugh, I'm reading everywhere that you're not supposed to do that because they could choke. But I need him to gain weight. And I can't get him to finish a bottle. But she did. So I just, she was a mother. She's a mother. She was a mother for 20 something years before I was a mother. I let it happen. I don't know if that was right or wrong. I didn't know you can't give a baby cow's milk. So how the hell is this woman who was poor before the natural disaster is now displaced and even more poorer? Probably can't find formula because it is Hurricane Katrina. I remember mothers pleading for us on Facebook. These are mothers with money, can't find formula in the stores because of COVID, asking us if you could find this formula, buy it and mail it to me and I'll give you the money. I did that 4 times for this mother who needed a special formula for her baby. She could not find it. I found it by my job. I mailed it to her. She gave me all the money. She zelled me all the money and gave me convenience money. Like, here's $20 for gas. Thank you so much. So, and this was COVID. So how is she gonna find? And then when I told her, I said I can't find it no more. She said, okay, thank you. They started that's when the formula started, and I would check in on her like, okay, I'm in CVS. I have it. She was like, no, I'm good. They started putting it back on the shelves because they started putting it back on the shelves. She thanked me so much because her baby she needed gentle, a gentle formula, and she could only find regular formula. And where I worked at Gentle, she didn't care what brand. She needed gentle formula because her baby had stomach problem. Like, my kids use gentle formula because they had a problem with the milk. So anyway, if I was in a natural disaster, I ain't got no breast milk. I don't know. I probably would have gave them cow's milk. We don't have home ec no more. She did 17 years, but I say this to say that she still kept in touch with her other kids, still try to be there for them, got a degree in college, model inmate, everything. She's getting out. She's always taking accountability. She's sorry. She just didn't know, and I didn't know either. But anyway, 17 years, that is a long time. And she's already dealing with all of the of making this terrible mistake that took the life of her baby. And of course, let's play guess the race. Guess the race, y'all. Of course she's black. Of course she is black. But anyway, she's out. She still has a very good relationship with her surviving children. She's always written them. They say she's always tried to be there, but it's just sad. That was just sad. And that's why I'm trying to be so peppy this morning, because it could have been any of us. It could have been me if I was in a natural disaster and didn't know that you can't give newborns milk and I ain't making no breast milk. Anyway, bye.